Hey, robots, please. Can't do that. What am I missing? You need one crowned flag to open this door. Okay. The fuck is this? Really? Oh, that's spicy! Game, what the fuck are you doing? Was there any context to that? Or is it just there cause word? That's an old meme, too. I see. I see. The meme is not that old. I feel like I've lived 1,000 lifetimes on the internet, and I don't know when things happened. Perfect form. Vinny, if real golf was like this, would you play it? Yes. This is not golf, though. I don't get the joke. There's obviously a joke here, and I don't get it. Sure. Vinny, it was a Lebowski reference? Oh, the rug really ties the whole room together. I get it. I forgot Lebowski and his friends, Steve Buscemi. What's the other guy's name? What's the guy's name? The actor. It's the Jesus guy. He plays a guy named Jesus. There's John Goodman, who is a good actor. John Turturro, who isn't really his friend. Thinking about all the most prominent bowling movies of our time, and it was really weird how Kingpin and Lebowski came out around the same time, even though Lebowski isn't solely about bowling. I can't think of many other prominent bowling examples in film, aside from maybe a quick scene or two. The Jesus has his own movie. Was that a fairly recent... did Coen Brothers do that? It was awful. It was bad. Okay. It was recent, and it wasn't Coen Brothers. Pinball. I think. I never thought I would say this, but I actually miss bowling. And knowing that I can't go bowling, which I didn't do anyway. But it's like, I'm nostalgic for bowling. I used to really enjoy going bowling. You may not know this about me, chat, but I was, on the bowling team for about 5 years of my life. Did you know that? I was a kid. I was like, you know, to like 8th, or, yeah, about 8th grade, I stopped. So I actually, there you go. It wasn't like an older person thing. But I'd very much like to go bowling again. God, this game is so fucking weird. Vinny, what was your average? Move on, next question. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't anything great. I don't remember it, but it wasn't anything good. You know what they say. Where's my achievement? I want an achievement for doing this menial task over a dozen times. No chivo. Nothing new to report. Golf is still boring. I'm convinced that people just like driving around in the carts. Again, the mini golf I've always enjoyed, but I think that's a big part of it. Vinny, it's an excuse to day drink. Alright. Is there a game called Epic Golf? Because I feel like someone should make that game. Don't make the game, please. Someone probably made that for a mobile platform. Oh god, it's super hot. Super Golf. There's a fucking mode in Cooking Simulator now that is fucking super hot. So, Super Hot just has a cameo everywhere. That's fantastic. Putt. Okay, super putt. That is fucking fantastic. It works as expected. Oh. Yeah, Super Hot VR might be one of the top games I played on that on Steam VR easily. I would maybe even say it's like my second favorite so far. H3 is growing on me though. I just suck at it, but I can really appreciate what it does. Yes, horseshoes, hot dogs, and hand grenades is the game I'm referring to. We just call it H3 for short because it's easier than saying hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. Whew. Super nut. Oh! Oh. Yeah. Sick. Vinny, do you remember when you called this game just streamer bait? Kappa. Well, I appreciate the Kappa. I think I was wrong. It's Portal. It's fucking Portal. Someone in chat said it's gonna be Portal soon, isn't it? It's Portal. Mental. There will be cakes. The cakes will be lying. No way around that, chat. Potato. Yep, there's the meme. Golf Note 54, we're so close we can't stop now. Someone said, at this rate, I'm expecting to find something like Skyrim. So... What the fuck is going on? Vinny, how do you feel that you are as old as the Mario franchise now? I was when I was born, too. This isn't a new development. That's not how age works. That said, I believe Super Mario came out... first of all, Jumpman was in Donkey Kong. And I believe there was even earlier Mario Origins than that, but, the Mario Brothers arcade... I am as old as Mario Brothers coming out on the NES in North America. But Super Mario Brothers was in the arcade and also in Japan before 1985. I'm sorry to ruin your bit. It was a good bit, and I'm sorry to ruin it. So what was the first appearance of Mario? Was it... It wasn't Donkey Kong, was it? It was, Was it... Donkey Kong. Oh, it was Donkey Kong, and then after that, they did the Mario Brothers game. Vinny, do you recite your jokes pre-stream or practice them to yourself in the mirror so you can tell if they are funny or not? Me prepare. No, there's no real, like, bits. Most of the bits that happen are, like, you know, spur of the moment. How much do you pay your writers? I don't pay myself. If I think of something throughout the day that I think the stream might like, I might sometimes say it, but I like to mostly just not think, and then sometimes I think a little bit when I'm streaming. Also, my litmus test of whether or not something is funny, I have to rely on my own judgment, which is sometimes very shoddy. Pachinko. So, I guess I just kind of think that most of my stuff isn't funny, and if someone laughs in chat, and they post a super cool, like, epic emote, then I think I'm on the right track. But even then, sometimes people post pity emotes. If you were a comedian, you'd probably be an impressions guy. I don't know if the impressions guys are doing a whole lot of business these days, though. Because it seems like there was a market for the impressions guys in the 80s and before that, and then maybe Dana Carvey in the 90s. And I'm a big Dana Carvey fan. I've always admired him because I like his impressions and his bits. Vinny, you can bring it back. What if I don't want to stand up, though? I kind of like sitting here and talking into a microphone and not being seen. It's fun. How about I just do disaster comedy a la Joe Piscopo? Plane comes down, 100 miles an hour. That's a very slow plane, never mind. Millions dead, okay? Millions dead. Alright, thanks, Joe Piscopo, though. I'm having so much fun laughing at your cool jokes. You can do comedy about lots of different things, but then you can be Joe Piscopo. And you can just, like, talk about how people die in a plane crash. That seems to be his bits. And he does it in a way that, like, the way he did it in that poker game. Listen, I don't know his stand-up comedy. I have no idea what kind of material he has usually. But in my reckoning, it's about delivery. Also, if I were to dock my console right now, you wouldn't be able to see this chat, so I'm just gonna do this for your benefit. It's cool, though. I like the concept. I mean, there is gyro control on the controller. I'm not sure why that wasn't activated. Vinny, how do you read this fast-flowing chat? I am able to read every message at all times. That's one thing that people compliment me on sometimes. They're like, Vin, I don't know how you keep up with the chat. And the answer is I don't. I just look over every now and then. And whatever message I see randomly that seems good, I read. The neural link has been down for some years, I'm sorry to say. I'm waiting for, a T97 upgrade for the neural link that I had, where the chat is broadcast directly into my brainstem. So one day, I'm hoping I'll get that back. Someone said I'm mainly blown away by how fast you can read. Don't know if that was sarcastic. I can read a very simple line of text that's like not a giant paragraph pretty easily, but most people can. He took speed reading class in English college. You know what? I'll give myself one compliment, which is that I'm good at having my eyes follow a message from the bottom of the chat to the top. So I can kind of read a message as it scrolls up at light speed. That might be my one skill in life. That's all I got. Just a funny little golf game, huh? Oh shit, gravity. This game has not run out of gimmicks yet, chat. I don't know how. It's still going. Speed. Speed. It's like Radiohead plus Spin. Yeah, there's some Radiohead-esque chords. Like chord changes. And a McCartney-esque bass line now. I like this song. The moon is right! The moon... The moon is... Elijah Wood's now on Cameo. I don't know what made me think of that. He's like, hello, my friends. I am here. The Elijah Wood. On Cameo now. I can say the things you want me to say for your friends, your loved ones, or yourselves. Mr. Woods, can you please just say the word maybe? 225 bucks, by the way. There's something kind of unsettling about Cameo, which is that, like, you have a variety of celebrities offering just, you know, random lines or whatever, but the price tag is, like, right next to their name. So it's, like, kind of a weird way to determine a celebrity's popularity. Like, you're putting a price tag on a human. Like, Elijah's 225 bucks. Sean Astin is, like, 275, which I thought was a little weird, but... Alright, and then Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall, who I think is very good, and I like Kids in the Hall quite a bit. It's a good comedy show for anyone that didn't know, from Canada. He was 40 bucks. It's like a little bit of a discount. I'm available for 5 cents if you need me. If you need me, I will personalize... Nah, I'm good. Yeah, it's just a really strange thing to watch. Is this a Meat Boy reference? The music is kind of cool. Vinny, expect a lot of Speen requests. Well, that's easy. There's probably a clip of me saying it without any background noise. You just take that. Shit. I had it for a second, too. Meaty.